your bite-sized daily roundup of the biggest news from the world of film. This is The Daily Reel with Van Connor.
Good morning! Today's Friday, the 9th of April, the day the 34th Academy Awards took place in 1962, at which Sophia Loren became the first actor to win an Oscar for a non-English speaking role with two women. Maximilian Schell took home Best Actor for Judgment at Nuremberg, and West Side Story won Best Picture. Doug Liman's ensemble caper Go and the Drew Barrymore breakout hit Never Been Kissed were both released today, back in 1999. In 2004, it was the day Ella Enchanted and The Girl Next Door came out, and in 2021, it's the day these things happened. Warner Brothers has quietly announced plans to cease their day-and-date streaming experiment next year. Warner Media CEO Jason Kilar told Vox in an interview that its major blockbusters will resume the pre-pandemic industry standard of playing a theatrical window first before going to a streaming service. Late last year, Warner Brothers caused a major ruckus by announcing that its entire 2021 slate of films would drop simultaneously in theaters and on its fledgling streaming service HBO Max. Critics at the time feared the studio was looking to make the experiment a permanent fixture, but those concerns seem to have been settled. Kilar told journalists, "I think it's very fair to say that something like a big DC movie, it's very fair to say that that would go exclusively to theaters first, and then go to somewhere like HBO Max after." The executives seem to be deliberately referencing Matt Reeves' highly anticipated The Batman, which will see Tenet's Robert Pattinson don the cowl of the Caped Crusader and face off against Paul Dano's Riddler. That feature is currently scheduled to be released on the 4th of March next year. As for all of the filmmakers and talent that the studio aggravated with its move, coming as it did after minimal consultation with Warner Brothers' creative partners and with little to no financial reassurance, it seems that those at the upper echelons have had to eat some humble pie. As Kilar tactfully stated, "There's no doubt that it was bumpy. If I had the chance to do it over again, I think we would have taken a couple more days to have more conversations than we were able to have."
The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance.
The aforementioned Paul Dano has found his next project. After cryptically terrorizing Gotham City, he'll star in film icon Steven Spielberg's presently untitled biopic. The feature, a pseudo-biographical picture intended to reimagine Spielberg's childhood in 60s Arizona, will see Dano portraying an alternate version of the director's father, Arnold Spielberg. Seth Rogen is already on board as Spielberg's favourite uncle, whilst Michelle Williams will homage the Jurassic Park Helmer's mother. Plot details remain sparse, but it's known that the vast majority of the still-to-be-filled call sheet will be made up of children approximating Spielberg and his friends, though he's made clear that the feature's lead will not be named Steven in the world of the film. Principal photography will commence this summer, with the unnamed project reportedly eyeing a 2022 debut.
It's a dinosaur.
You did it. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
And finally, Twisted Pictures would like to play another game, with a trade magazine leaking that a 10th Saw movie is in active development. Readers of the most recent issue of Production Weekly spotted that Saw 10 is now officially on the cards. It remains unclear if this film would continue the saga that previously unfolded across 7 numbered entries and its denouement jigsaw, or if this is simply a working title for a sequel to the upcoming second series spin-off, Spiral from the Book of Saw. That movie, starring Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson, will be something of a departure for the series. A crime thriller following two detectives who become embroiled in a series of grisly murders eerily similar to those of the deceased Jigsaw Killer. Originally set for last year, but naturally delayed due to COVID, Spiral from the Book of Saw is now pegged to splatter its way into cinemas on the 14th of May.
You wanna play games, mother?
The LGBT coming-of-age drama Sequin in a Blue Room is released on digital platforms today, while Netflix are adding Turkish comedy Have You Ever Seen Fireflies, the South Korean drama Night in Paradise, and the Melissa McCarthy superhero comedy Thunder Force to their library today. Oscar nominee Chloe Zhao's Songs My Brothers Taught Me comes to Mubi, and Darren Aronofsky's Noah is new to Amazon Prime, along with the premiere of the acclaimed Andy Samberg time loop rom-com Palm Springs. Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds is on BBC One tonight, while Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix and Identity Thief are on ITV2. Live and Let Die is showing on ITV4. E4 has X-Men Apocalypse, while Film 4 is showing We Bought a Zoo, Suffragette and Kingsman The Golden Circle. 50 Shades Darker and Basic Instinct are on 5 Star. SWAT is on Dave. Sony Movies are showing The Next Karate Kid, Chain Reaction, Starship Troopers and Starship Troopers 3 Marauder. And Hatchet and The Quiet Ones are on the Horror Channel. And if that's not enough to choose from, the Sky Cinema and Now TV premiere for today is the Gerard Butler action threequel Angel Has Fallen. That was the Daily Reel for Friday, April the 9th. Have a great weekend, stay safe, keep it cinematic, and we'll see you again Monday.
The Daily Reel is a Candystore production, presented by Van Connor and written by Calvin Prickett. All information is correct at the time of writing, and source links are in the description for each episode. Don't forget to rate, review and subscribe on all good podcast platforms, or ask Alexa to install the Daily Reel skill for your morning flash briefing. Follow the show on social at Daily Reel Pod, and we'll be back every weekday. Until then, keep it cinematic.